once you're elected to an office, you are expected, not only by the Constitution, by the people, to act in certain ways. Kailangan, you have to maintain and uphold the integrity of your office. And similarly, we expect our fellow public servants to do the same. Ito pong sa impeachment case na ito, nasabi po kanina ni Boss Noy, that there are serious offenses, high crimes committed by a certain, by the Vice President. So we cannot turn blind eye and be more concerned about the possible backlash that it may cause us politically. Of course, that's a consideration. Sino ba naman po ang hindi nag-iisip ng ganun? But this is already an issue of being a public servant. Secondary line yung pagiging politician. It's a value judgment call, sabi nga ni na paano mo ihaharap ang sarili mo sa mga tao na sasabihin mong bawal ang mag-threat sa kapwa-tao. Much more kung isang sitting presidente. Paano mo ihaharap ang sarili mo at sabihin mo na dapat walang korupsyon sa bansa? Paano mo ihaharap ang sarili mo na bawal mag-bribe sa tulad nating kawani ng gobyerno kasi gusto lang natin makuha kung ano ang ninanais nating resulta? Paano natin iharap ang sarili natin sa ating taong bayan na sasabihin mong kung ang mandated na isang ahensya ang magbigay at mag-audit tapos binigyan ng mandato ng isang konstitusyon ang isang ahensya para kunin ito at suriin kung paano ginasta ang taong bayan, sabihin mong sabihin mong dapat i-uphold yun. Paano namin iharap? Ako lang, I'm not speaking for the entire membership of the House. Paano ko iharap ang sarili ko sa ating mga botante? If I turn a blind eye and just simply concern myself with the possible popularity that I may get once if I associate myself with who is popular and who has the tendency or the capacity to give me votes in the election. Hindi naman maganda sa isang serbisyo publiko na for the 3 years being a congressman na na-electa sa opisina na yun, nagsumpa ka sa saligang batas, harap ng tao at harap ng Diyos, na itong mga ethics na dapat sundin ng isang serbisyo publiko ay babaliwalain mo lang just because you are more concerned of the popularity that you may get or the votes that you may get. Paano ho namin para sa akin, paano ko po iharap ang sarili ko sa aking mga botante if I turn blind eye on these high crimes that were committed blatantly under the sun, no? Kumbaga parang so much blatantly that we cannot even ignore to a point that I can no longer turn a blind eye on these allegations and just simply brush it off simply because I am from Mindanao.
I have a platform since its election, and it's my duty to educate my voters, my citizens in my district, to understand what the impeachment is about and what are the allegations all about. It's their duty to understand that there is a constitution and there are limits to what elected officials can do and not do under the constitution. So isasama ko po yan. Bakit nangyayari ito? Ano ang dapat nating gawin? At intindihin nyo kasi tuwing bumoboto kayo, kada eleksyon, yung mga opisyal na nakaupo, dapat magsilbi yan sang-ayon sa ating konstitusyon. Dapat alalahanin nila na pwesto nila sa gobyerno ay utang na loob nila sa tao. And it's not a cause for them to abuse their power when they are in government. There certainly will be consequences to every elective official. But if I did not sign this impeachment complaint, and if I did not accept the election as prosecutor, coming from Iloilo, there will be far bigger and worse consequences if I turn my back on violations of the Constitution and I will not do my constitutional duty to prosecute it.
That is a political question, and we will see the results in the May 2025 elections. And that is the sacred right of every Filipino people to decide who their representatives will be. But insofar as we're concerned with the constitutional duty to pursue this impeachment complaint. We will do our duty without fear or favor, not to be decided by popularity, but to side with truth and justice.